Hey everybody. So to kick off this episode of Peter's Diary, let's listen to this awful solo trailer. Uh, Brace yourself.
You're after something. Is it revenge? Money? Or is it something else? You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew. I'm a driver. And I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this. What do you think? Well, what do you know? You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true. Everything you've heard about me is true. L3! Let's go with a mean man's face. Who are these guys? If you come with us, you're in this life for good. Might wanna buckle up, baby. Let me give you some advice. Soon everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed. I got a really good feeling about this. Since when do you know how to fly? 190 years old? You look great. Push it. Running scams on the street since I was 10. I was kicked out of the flight academy for having a mind of my own. I'm gonna be a pilot. The best in the galaxy. Hey, kid. I'm putting together a crew. You in? That's yes.
So listening to that, it's like while you're listening to that, I was looking at the images, and this guy does not have the Han Solo vibe going for him at all. Okay? And that's basically what this episode's going to be about. Because, first, I just want to know how this idiot got the freaking part in the first damn place. This is not an easy role because Harrison Ford is a 1 in a million type of dude. He brought the character to life. Spoilers. So it's like I came to the realization that thinking about this terrible trailer for the past couple of days, I'm like, they're rebooting the character. Same thing with Lando. That guy is not Lando. It's just a random guy. It's not Lando. You can't replicate the smoothness that Billy D portrayed in Empire and Jedi. You just can't. I never believed this was going to work in the first place, and now I got even more proof. Yeah, there's idiots out there like that can't be a guy like, I think there's momentum building for the Solo film. What momentum are you talking about, dude? There is never any anticipation for this trash. It's another shitty prequel made by Mickey Mouse. It's gonna be shit. The lead actor doesn't sound anything like Han Solo. I mean, like, naturally, I don't know how that was going to happen in the first place, but I mean, for Pete's sake, why couldn't they just get that Gruber guy? He looked like a Harrison Ford's freaking son. Okay? Look just like him. He played, in the movie, he played a young Harrison Ford. So why would you not cast him? But you got the guy that's the farthest away from Han Solo you could possibly get. Probably on purpose. I mean, as long as that retard Ruin Johnson ain't involved, it's not going to save the film. But, again, I don't care. But, better just get my thoughts out there. Because this film was going to be a freaking disaster. Said it from the beginning. So this film was always a terrible idea. The fact that they had hired comedy directors in the first place, they as in Kathleen Kennedy's dumbass, comedy directors for a sarcastic character. Sarcastic. Like myself, I'm sarcastic. I'm not a comedian. Okay? I can be funny if I want to, but it's not intentional. They don't understand that he's not a naturally funny character. It's only part of the issue. It's only part of the issue. The biggest issue is that this is going to be a freaking laundry list of everything that we've come to know and love about Han Solo. Everything. The Kessel Run, how he meets Lando, Chewbacca, get kicked out of the Flight Academy. All that is taken from the expanded universe, the Han Solo adventures. Some people might think like the Rebel Scum podcast trumps. You're like, oh, the expanded universe fans should be excited. I would be excited if this one didn't look like trash. If the lead actor didn't look like a piece of crap. This guy hasn't captured the spirit of Han Solo. Like I said, they're rebooting the character, which is a stupid idea because he's already established. He was established when he came on screen. Same with Lando. The moment he starts talking on, he's established. You don't know if you can trust the guy. He's cool. He's suave. He might be more of a smooth talker than Han when it comes to girls. You can already tell they have history. Do you need to see it? No. So it's like it's. I don't know. I got kind of emotional after the first time I saw the second trailer. I'm like, wow, this is really happening. I mean, like, if you look at some of the images of this guy, I don't see Han Solo. I just see a guy wearing a jacket. It ain't the jacket that he has in the original trilogy, so it's not like they even tried to do that. Some shots look okay, but the moment this trailer starts and he comes on in frame, I wanted to barf. It's like, oh my god, looks awful. And you have to be blind not to see that. It's awful. This is going to be terrible. Just like Rogue Zero and Reboot Awakens and The Last Jedi, they all stink. All of them. And of all of them, I think I liked Reboot Awakens the most until the Death Star thing showed up again. Because you got to keep going back to that well. See, the thing Lucasfilm doesn't get is that we want new stories. New stories. Okay? New. Nobody asked for any damn Han Solo prequels, okay? I think it'll be funny is if this guy actually does get to appear in sequels, whatever that'll be. It's kind of a scary thought. My gosh. I can't, man, I can't. I just, I'm so sick of Disney era. It's ruined everything. I don't know if you would say it ruined my childhood or whatever, but Star Wars is a pretty big part of who I am as a person. So, although while I am more dedicated to the expanded universe, the originals are the originals. That's all there is to it, really. Like, and if you're out there, people, and you're not like a diehard fan, I would encourage you to get into the expanded universe. Get the games, get the old comics, read them, play those games, like Jedi Knight 2. If you can find it on PC or Macintosh, get the old Republic games, play them, experience that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, distance yourself from the Mickey Mouse era. The farther you can get away from it, the better you'll be. Because it's not going to get any better. I said it before. I said it from the beginning. It's not going to get any better. It's just not. If you believe otherwise, you're just fooling yourself. It's not going to get any better. It's not. It's not possible. I mean, if Disney cared about anything other than money, maybe could have gotten some old Republic stories by now. Instead of this BS. We gotta tell a Han Solo story. Everybody's gotta know every little damn thing about him. Yeah, because that won't destroy what he represents, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I said this in my other trailer review for Not Solo. That girl, she should have been an alien Twi'lek bounty hunter or something. Got freaking Daenerys from Game of Thrones, and she looks like a generic chick. Looks so freaking boring. This film is so boring. Star Wars should not be boring. That's what makes it different from all the other series out there. Even Star Trek has its moments. You know, like looks so boring and generic. The visuals look great, as they all do in these new films. Just trying to rub it in the face of the prequel bashers. Cough clatter. Yeah, this is gonna be a flop. It's gonna be a huge flop. Avengers in like what, 2 weeks? It's already the 11th. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna be seeing Avengers probably multiple times. I don't know what kind of idiot's gonna go and see Solo, honestly. If you're honest with yourself. Think about this. Got Avengers this month, April, right? Deadpool 2 in the middle of May. Incredibles 2. Mission Impossible, number 7 or whatever number they're on. Jurassic Universe. Not to mention tons of others that I probably can't even think of right now. But out of all those, most of those are sure to be box office hits, right? Why would anyone pick another shitty solo Mickey Mouse prequel over all that? Why? 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 Why would he do it? I'm just like, just thinking to myself, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, moving on, I guess. So, the Spider Man game has finally got a release date in September 7th or something. I think it comes out around the same time as the new Tomb Raider game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So I'm really excited for it, by the way. Looks great so far. Just had a little teaser trailer, but yeah, looks great so far. I'm just really looking forward to God of War at the moment. Because like I was thinking about the old ones, right?
Is someone there?
Thinking about the old ones, like those are like really kind of bad in my opinion. Like bunch of side scrolling nonsense, button mashing stuff that feels like it belongs on freaking Nintendo instead of on well, I guess that'll be last generation PS3. So I'm glad that whoever made the decision at the top to update the God of War series as a reboot and make it more of an open world, immersive, thingy. Yeah, I heard about the Spider-Man game that people get to play as Peter Parker. Sounds interesting, I suppose. The last time I played as Peter Parker in Spider-Man was probably Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah, it's not connected to the films, so it's a separate series and established Spider-Man. So you don't have to worry about any high school crap. Although to this day, I still think Ultimate Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man game, next to Spider-Man 2, of course, and Web of Shadows. Those three are like probably the best. Nah, he's an older Spider-Man. He's gonna be what, in his 20s in this one. Apparently been Spider-Man for like 8 years in this game. Miles Morales exists then too. Miles Morales will be featured as well. Yeah, Ultimate's a good one. Favorite part of Ultimate Spider-Man was how the panels, like comic book panels, in like every scene. It's freaking awesome. Wish more games would do that. Makes you unique. So yeah, there's some other Spider-Man games like what was it called, Shattered Dimensions or something. Man, it was all right. Like I didn't like the Deadpool level. It was kind of annoying. Got on my nerves. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And this was a big part of those games back then. Well, I guess they kind of designed Ultimate Spider-Man, so yeah, naturally, I suppose. Yeah, I heard a rumor that Miles Morales, well, he's in the trailer. Miles Morales is going to be featured in the new Spider-Man game. Whether or not he appears as Spider-Man is going to be another discussion entirely, I suppose. But yeah, I think it would be kind of cool. I'm not saying this will happen, but it's like Peter's going to be in trouble with that negative guy. I think it would be cool if Miles, you get to play as Miles, and you go to save Peter from the negative guy, whatever his name is, Doctor Negative or something, whatever it's called. Yeah, the costumes look like it comes with pre-order. No details on what the costumes are yet. Just kind of dumb. But it's like, so why would I pre-order it? Yeah, Mr. Negative. That's it. I'm not really caught up on modern Spider-Man comics, so the new villains are kind of escaped my mind. I'm more of an old school Spider-Man guy. Green Goblin, Venom. Well, Venom was later in the 80s, but Lizard, Vulture, you know, classic villains. I hope the Goblin shows up in this one. I haven't seen the Goblin Spider-Man game in a minute. It's been a long freaking time. Yeah, and Mary Jane is going to be in the game too. Apparently, she's going to have her own story. I'm like, all right, do we need to play as Mary Jane? Does that make any sense? What the hell is Mary Jane going to do? Because apparently, it's going to be a reimagining of the character. Like she's going to be like a journalist or something. Sounds stupid. I'm going to wait for the film or the game, but gameplay looks amazing. No pun intended. There's this, yeah, yeah. I noticed that. Does Peter look like PS4 look like Tobey Maguire meets Andrew Garfield? Yeah, definitely has that look going on. Probably on purpose to get some familiarity. Maybe some casual people will say, "Oh, it looks like Maguire or it looks like Andrew Garfield." Maybe I'll pick this up. I'm just curious how they're going to incorporate all this civilian stuff in there. Does that mean they're gonna be like daytime or like nighttime scenes or something? Like in Ultimate Spider-Man, you had to go to his house at some parts during the game, and then there'll be intermission where you get to play as Venom for a little bit, or well, appears at school or something. And since he's gonna be older Spider-Man, probably just go to his apartment, talk to him there or something. It's gonna be great. So yeah, it looked kind of unique when I first saw your first trailer. I think they're definitely updating it as it gets close to the release. I wish it was coming out around Avengers Infinity War. Like that would be a perfect selling point. I'm like, come on, Sony. How could they not think to like, oh, let's release this during Avengers Infinity War, amp up the Spider-Man hype? You know, it'll be perfect. Go see Avengers, then go get the new Spider-Man game. They'll make freaking billions off of that. How are they not thinking of this? Grief. Yeah, Shadow Dimension's alright. My favorite one was Noir, Spider-Man Noir. The one in the, I think it was set in the 40s or something, where Uncle Ben gets killed by the Vulture. Didn't really like the Miguel O'Hara stuff in the future. That was kind of boring. Like, eh. Or maybe that was Edge of Time or something, whatever it's called. That one, we play as Miguel O'Hara, you're in free fall the whole time. Yeah. And it was like four dimensions: amazing, ultimate, Noir, and the future, I think. In the future was the weakest one. Noir is second best. Yeah. Yeah, Josh Keaton from I think it was a Spectacular Spider-Man series. I have it on Blu-ray somewhere. Great show. Before it was canceled. Could thank Disney for that. Wow. Wow. Or like, yeah, it's it's really sad where Star Wars is. Just, ugh. I can't tell. I can't remember which voice actor was who. Yeah, and then the chick from Smallville that played Kara was Mary Jane or something, I think. Or was it Gwen? I don't remember. Hmm. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. I think Goblin showed up in that one of those. Green Goblin. It was definitely a Nor, I think. I love that. I love that Carnival Quest. Awesome. I wish someone could remaster that. The game was awesome. Then you could replay levels too, so it made it even better. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, with anti venom. It's all coming back to me now. Anti venom. Got anti venom in the games. They can't even make it use venom properly on film for some reason. I don't know why it's so hard. Yeah, there was a lot of free fall levels for future Spider-Man in Edge of Time. So I figured that's a sequel to Shattered Dimensions, I believe. It's got the same voice actors, so I always assumed it was a sequel. I'm like, yeah, it must be a sequel. And Craven was in one of those too. Yeah, Craven, Juggernaut showed up. One of them. Yeah. Hopefully they get remastered one of these days. That would be nice. Have like a celebration of Spider-Man games or something. Like release it around the time of the new game. Hmm. So they switched it. Interesting. Has the same actors, but Chris was 2099 and Josh was amazing at the time. Hmm. Phoenix, huh? Damn. That's a shame. Figured Sony would have all those rights. Well, if PS4 was backwards compatible, why not have an issue? Yep. Until next time, man. See ya.